We preview the Cleveland Browns season and tell you if they go over or under 8.5 wins. And we let you know how you can take home $1,000 this NFL season. And it all starts right now. What's going on, everyone? It's Matt from Grandstand Bettors, and last year we cashed on 70% of our season win total prediction, so we figured why not do it again here in 2022. We're also excited to announce that our second annual NFL betting contest is now open at grandstandbettors.com. Link is in the description. It's absolutely free, so make sure you go sign up today for your chance at $1,000 and other great prizes this NFL season. But without further ado, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, because it is time to dive in to the Cleveland Browns season preview finally. And the Browns have a season win total at the moment of 8.5 wins. Now, man, the Cleveland Browns, what a disappointing season they had last year, especially for us as Browns fans. After a phenomenal 2020 season, the Browns had high expectations heading into last year, but injuries kept piling up for Mayfield and their offense, and he just did not have a good season with the Browns. He only had 17 touchdowns through 13 interceptions with a 60% completion percentage, which was fifth worst in the league. His inability to get guys the ball constantly, like OBJ, while they had him on his roster, and even Jarvis Landry and Austin Hooper, they really hurt the offense. Defenses knew that the Browns passing game was not really a threat. They only had 195 yards passing per game, so they just packed the box against them in an attempt to shut down the Browns' dynamic rushing attack with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Now, even at that position, though, the Browns kept having injuries. Hunt only played 8 games last season, and Chubb missed 3 games with a calf injury after their loss to the Chargers. We're not going to get into Kareem Hunt. Yes, he has said he wants a trade. We expect him to be on the team. I don't think they're going to trade him. We'll see what happens with that. But despite all of that, all the injuries they had last year, they still had the 4th best rushing yards per game in the NFL, and that is because of their offensive line, in which they have done a great job over the past few years forming behind Bill Callahan. Now, they did part ways with J.C. Tretter in the offseason, but their backup center, Nick Harris, looked very good when he came in last year and should fit nicely into this line. They were also able to re-sign left tackle Jack Conklin, who's been a huge part to that run game, getting to the outside and creating wide quarterback pockets. Now, getting into their offseason moves, which has been all over the place, the Browns lost Landry to the Saints, Hooper went to the Titans, Higgins went to the Panthers, and of course, we all know they traded Baker Mayfield to the Carolina Panthers. However, the guys they brought in and re-signed were very good additions and replacements to what they lost there in the offseason. First is the trade everybody knows about, Deshaun Watson, who is going to be suspended at this moment, only 6 games. It is appealed, or it's in the appeal process right now. It looks like it might be 8 or 10, but at the moment, it's really only 6. And this season, he is going to be a better quarterback when he plays than Baker Mayfield. Now, he's not a better quarterback off the field than Baker Mayfield, but he is on the field. When he does end up playing, it should easily boost this offense. The Browns also managed to get Amari Cooper from the Cowboys. He's going to be a huge veteran presence for this team and is just extremely good at route running. Him and Watson already look very good together from what we've seen in minicamp, and we're excited and expecting him to be a very lethal duo together when they play this season. Now, the Browns also signed tight end David Njoku to a max contract after parting ways with Hooper. This guy is a freak athlete, and with taking all the reps now at tight end, we're expecting him to have a huge breakout season this year, especially this play-action offense that Kevin Stefanski has built for the Browns. Now, defensively, there's not much to go over. They ranked 5th in yards per game, 5th in passing defense, and 12th in rush defense, while only giving up 21 points per game. The only major losses they had this season were cornerback Troy Hill, who returned to the Rams, and linebacker Mac Wilson to the Patriots, which they're not very big losses. They did resign Jadeveon Clowney, as he paired well with Myles Garrett last season, and they added Chase Winovich from the Patriots, who's going to be a huge boost to that front seven. Now, the earliest draft pick that the Browns actually had was in their 3rd round, so not much to go over there besides highlighting the unfortunate injury to wide receiver David Bell out of Purdue. This guy was a steal in the draft, in our opinion, and he does not drop the ball very often, and it's tough to bring down when he's in the open field. When he is able to return from his foot injury, he's only going to help that offense be that much better. The Browns defense, they're going to be very good again this season as long as they stay healthy behind guys like Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, JOK, John Johnson III. They have stars on their line, in their secondary, linebacker, safety position. Should have no problem shutting down offenses again this season. Offensively, the Browns will rely heavily on their rushing attack to get them through the beginning of the season, which it's not a very hard stretch to their schedule. Their first 4 games are against the Panthers. Baker's going to be gunning for us, I know. Steelers, Jets, and Falcons, and if they could win 3 of those games, they're going to be in very good shape once Watson does return. Now, at that point, and completely unbiased here, this will be a very good team that other teams are not going to want to see on their schedule once Watson returns, especially there in the second half of the season. Honestly, we filmed this one before the decision has been made on whether Watson will get more than 6 games. So it is looking like he's trying to settle on 8 games right now. To be honest, personally, I think he should probably get a year, but I don't make those decisions. If 6 games is the case, more than 6 games, the Browns are going to probably go under the total, but we have to just go off of what it is right now, and it's a 6-game suspension. So at 6 games, I really do think that the Cleveland Browns offense is going to be able to click there once he comes back, and I think at a team total over under 8.5, the Cleveland Browns, with Deshaun Watson only being suspended 6 games, is going to go over their win total. But at the very moment, who knows it's all up in the air. It's all up in the air. We don't know. Well, guys, that does it for all of our season preview team look-ins. We are going to do later this week a breakdown of each division and give out our best bet for each division. So look forward to that. In the meantime, don't forget to sign up for our NFL betting contest over at grandstandbettors.com. We're giving away great quarterly prizes again, and remember, grand prize is $1,000 of cash that somebody's going to take home at the end of the season. As always, though, sit back, relax, and if you're a Browns fan, does it even surprise you anymore how ridiculous our front office is at making decisions?